Hello, hello, and good day, everyone! Welcome to Dragon Age Gates Glitch Tutorial Episode 60. We're going to start off with the Ice Golems here. And what we're going to do is use a tactic that's probably the best to deal with them, especially if you want to try to kill all of them. Now let's... Oh. Is use clone. And then try and kill as many as you can before your clone goes up.
Come over here. Come on.
You probably just count in your head how many seconds you have.
Immortal.
And then run with trees and cover and just rinse and repeat. Okay. Well, one thing's for sure, they do drain your durability pretty quickly. And the experience you get from them is rather minuscule, but if you really want to get as much experience as possible, then you want to be able to kill as many as possible. And now as for you, I did not like that.
Come over here.
Also, where you face the first scavengers here, where the Ice Golems are, there's actually an Invincibility potion up on top of the ruins here. Given I can get up to it, I think I can probably just do a backflip over here and just press... Nope. There we go. Right on the rock in there. There we go. Got the Invisibility potion. It's not a glitch per se, but I just thought I'd pass along a secret, much like I did in the Valley of the Tears, when the Invincibility potion that's off to the left, over on Gothro's Prince of Ghouls' lair. So the ice caves were rather disappointing in terms of basically there wasn't really anything in particular about the ice caves that were rather glitchy. At least anything exploitable. I mean, I just taught you a good tactic to use, which isn't a glitch in itself, but not a glitch that pertains... I mean, you can do that glitch anywhere. And that secret, not really a glitch. So, that was a rather disappointing. But when we get over to the part with the invisibility gauntlets, that's when we actually get to a bit more glitch fun. For starters, we can actually mount a bypass into there, which will lead to a whole bunch of other glitches. But that aside the point, if you guys know of anything in particular that you have encountered with the ice caves that I might be able to replicate, let me know down in the comment section. Alright, so this here, we're going to be actually, skipping the whole fight of actually going through the tunnel and everything. We're just going to go ahead and kill him right off the bat. The Invisible Wartok, which is conveniently located right here. Because there's the exit over here, there's the entrance, so the exit's there, the arena is down over here to the left, but oddly enough, the game will not let me do a continual fire blast, which is usually the main way to really bypass and kill any enemies that are underneath any roofs or walls or anything of the such. It's like as if they knew someone would be trying this, but as soon as they get into the correct location to do it, the game automatically shuts it off. Where when you get away from it, I mean, you can do a continual blast and you can just go all over the place. Now, to kill them, however, let's go ahead and use more unconventional methods. Now, you can't kill them using this, but it's a good way to do a place marker, because normally the blast will just hit the ceiling or basically the mountainside, and that's that. However, if you can get Arokh to a particular spot, if it's not colliding with the mountainside, it's actually colliding on the inside, which means if I use it like this, a sonic blast, you can barely hear him, but he's actually receiving a bit of damage. There we are. Also, you can use this one as well.
There we are. The magic braces. Suppose I'd better take these back to the camp.
I mean, what do you do if you can't really see the guy? just nuke the guy. And then you can just go ahead and collect the collectibles afterwards. So yeah, that's so much for the invisible gauntlets and whatnot. Now of course, this does not eliminate his clones. I'm going to call them his clones because that's what they basically are, rather than him retreating, because they still exist after you kill him. So those invincible Warthogs wielding one axe, yeah, those are still invincible. They haven't become vulnerable, nor have they disappeared. So it's still, you still have to deal with them going in there normally, and then going there and facing him. But here, at least you don't have to waste your durability of your weapons against him, as basically he does have a bit of health. Alright, but that being said, let me get back to a save where he's actually alive, because there is definitely one thing I want to do towards the end of fighting him, that I do need him alive in order to do that. Also, one thing, you can skip the whole entire fire section and just drop Rin down here, and then she'll be fine. Yeah, so you don't have to go and deal with the whole platforming with the fireballs or anything. Of course, it is kind of a cool little section, though. You have to kind of admit that. But, again, you don't have to deal with the whole fire section if you really don't like it. And don't mind losing some of the experience along the way. And speaking of that, let's go on and explore some of the other glitches before I get scorched. I know it's not much of a glitch, but when you pause a game over a torch like this, you can actually make it look like a part of the roof of the cave is kind of convulsing. But again, it's not much of a glitch, but it does kind of like Arokh's Flame Blast. If you activate Arokh's Flame Blast and pause the game, it still moves. So again, that's just kind of similar flame effects that probably has something to do with some type of the fire module, which still I don't know why, that basically when you pause the game here, it pauses the torch effect here, but again, it's probably a different flame effect than what the one you're dealing with over here. Here comes the meat of doing the whole glitches with the Invisible Wartok, and that is actually getting him to fall off the edge to basically make double the invisibility gauntlets. Let's see if I can lure him to a good part of the stage.
There we are, the magic braces. Suppose I'd better take these back to the camp.
Oh wait, that is a kind of problem where basically it produces nothing? Okay, maybe not kill him on this edge. Wow, I haven't experienced a problem where basically he didn't produce any at all. Here or... Okay, I'm gonna see if it's... anything's down here. I guess one thing's for it. Nope, they're not even down here. They cease to exist. Okay, let's try again. Man, okay, be sure to... I'm gonna lure him to a different edge this time. All I need to do is make him fall off here. If I can make him fall off here, I can get the double invisible gauntlet. There we go.
The magic
and
braces.
Then hit L1 here. And there we go, we got the double invisible gauntlets. Just be sure that you don't do it over here, otherwise you might actually lose the invisible gauntlets and will not get an extra pair, which kind of defeats the purpose of having, I guess what they have is a fail-safe if the invisible gauntlets were to fall off over here. But when you kill the Warthog, just be sure to click L1 to retrieve the invisible gauntlets to prevent them from falling off, and then go into here and pressing L and just picking up the other ones. They have two of them. Now you can't drop these, and they're useless. So you can give one away, but the other one will stay in your inventory. But Unfortunately, you can get rid of this later on in the game. Well, that's it for this episode. So we went ahead and just dealt with this with just Rin, but let's try dealing it with Arokh. Let's see what we all can do with Arokh in dealing with the whole issue with the Warthog. Aside from him basically nuking the poor guy before we even start the whole thing. But again, at least that one, you still have to go all the way back through and get the gauntlets and stuff. So, alright, let's go ahead and conclude things here. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a great life, everyone.
I can't use that.
I know you can't.